Okay, this is my favorite bottle. This is the Dr. Brown's Natural Flow. This is the 8-ounce bottle. They have a smaller 4-ounce bottle as well. And I think they have one other size too. But as you may have seen in some of the other videos, it has an anti-colic system that has this tube and this top part. Then it just goes in there like that. It screws on there. It has the standard nipple. The nipples you can get in different sizes in terms of the amount of flow that they have. And then it has a cap. And we actually, there were a couple times when our daughter was a little bit like cry, but not colicky. Like she didn't hit the point of colic that some of my friends' babies did. And, that may have been in part to the anti-colic system that this bottle has. That being said, it has a lot of parts, and sometimes it can just get a little tiresome having to wash all the parts with the little tube brush and all that stuff, as I showed in my other videos on how to wash and sterilize these. Which brings us to the Avent system, Avent, something like that. They're made in England, and this again is it's like an 8.5 ounce bottle. I didn't see an actually smaller version of the bottle, and it took a bit for my daughter to get used to holding these because of it's a wider bottle, whereas the other ones were skinnier and easier for her to hold. But it has a much simpler sort of anti-colic system, and has a little ring that goes in there, just like that. It has the top and just like a little seating system. Anyhow, it's a much simpler bottle, much easier to wash. I can't really vouch for it in terms of its anti-colic properties because my daughter was 10.5 months old when we started using these. But overall, it's a good bottle, easy to clean, and it does the job. I'm probably going to see if they have another size tip because it's a little bit more difficult for my daughter to pull the milk from the bottle. But that's that. Or juice. I mean, you can use them for juice as well, and water and other liquids. Now this next one is pretty interesting. This is a Podee bottle, and you're kind of going like, what's up with the tube, dude? But this is freaking awesome. I so wish I had found out about this bottle earlier, because really just when we were visiting LA is when I found out about this bottle from a friend of mine who uses it with his newborn kid. And if you've ever pushed a baby in a stroller and had to try and hold the bottle at the same time, or when they're in the car seat because they're not old enough to hold the bottle yet, this is the solution. And I found this at Babies R Us, which is where he told me to get it. And it's really, as you can see, it's just sort of a nipple on a tube, and as the baby sucks on the nipple of the bottle, the liquid fills up through there and comes out, and you can just park it on the side. And I have a little video of my daughter using this in a department store we were in, so I'll put that up.
I'm gonna see us there.
Okay, go. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, check it out. But it's a pretty cool bottle, and I think if you haven't heard of these, I don't know if there's another brand other than Podee, but it works. So you can find them at Babies R Us and probably on Amazon and other places like that. But if you're going to have a baby soon, I really recommend getting a couple of these. At least for when they're in the stroller or in the car, and then use the Dr. Brown's or the Avent system on the other times. One last thing I'll mention is on the Podee bottle is that my friend actually, I bought another set because you can take this part out and you can switch it for another one of these parts, and you can put 2 tubes together for an extra long reach, which is what he does when the baby's in the crib or in the car seat, which is just another cool little thing. You might have to get it started for them to get the liquid all the way up, but once it's flowing, it flows totally fine. So that's it. There you go. These are really cool. The Babies R Us, Amazon, stuff like that. And I hope that helps. Those are the 3 go-to bottle types that I found in terms of parenting. And I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend once again. And see you next time on The Coolest Father.